name is Nur Afrina Najwa binti Abu Bakar Hamzah. My matric number 277815. I am a student UUM. Okay, for today I would like to tell you a little about the cuisines and dishes in the Thailand. Have you ever visited Thailand? If not, you have to give it a try because of the wide variety of food we can taste. Let's find out more about this. Okay, now we want to continue introduction of the cuisines and dishes. Okay, Thailand cuisines and dishes. Since the explosion in tourism to Thailand in the 1918, Thai food has established a foothold as one of the world's leading schools of the culinary arts. It is one of the five most popular food types globally, and others begin India, Chinese, French, and Italians. Even though Thailand may not be a large country, the flavor changes from regions to regions, while street food has increased near legacy status. Diving into the many shades of Thai food, we found that it has absorbed influence from countries as far as China and Malaysia to its east and Portugal to its west, but evolved into its own distinct blend of sweet, spicy, salt, bitter, and sour. Thai food is famous all over the world. This unique cuisine is a blend of centuries old Eastern and Western influences. The key component of every dish is harmony. The flavor and the ingredient need to be harmoniously combined for a Thai dish to be unique. Okay, next we want to describe about the history of the country. History of the Thailand. Much later, Thai food was influenced by Europe cuisines after contact with Portuguese missionaries and Dutch traders. During this time, there were even some influence from the Japan. Thai food originated with the people who immigrated from the South China, provided into modern day. Thailand many centuries ago, historical, there were many Swiss influence in Thai cuisines, although over the centuries many others influences have infected Thai food. In a more distinct past, Buddhist monk brought an India touch, and South Muslim states influenced the cooking in the south of the Thailand. Lastly, Thai food is its own, with a special unique blend of the five tastes: sweet, sour, bitter, salt, and spicy. Okay, now let's know topography of the country. Thailand. You know that Thailand country? Thailand country located in the central of the mainland Southeast Asia, located wholly within the tropics. Thailand encompasses diverse ecosystems, including the highly forested area of the northern frontier, the fertile rice field of the central plains, the bronze plateau of the northeast, and the drag coast along the north-southeast peninsula. Until the second half of the 20th century, Thailand was primarily an agriculture country, but since the 1916, increasing number of people have to move to Bangkok, the capital, and to other cities. Although the Greater Bangkok metropolitan area remains the preeminent urban center in the country, there are other several cities such as Chiang Mai in the north, Nakhon Ratchasima, Kabarak, Khon Kaen, and Udon Thani in the northern, Pattaya in the south, and Hat Yai in the far south. Okay, next, we want to know that the prominent food ingredient and flavoring. Thai food is known for its enthusiastic use of fresh rather than dry herbs and spices. Common flavors in Thai food come from garlic, galagal, coriander, cilantro, lemongrass, shallots, peppers, kaffir, limes, leaves, cherry spice, fish sauce, and chilies. Actually, Thai cuisine is not about cooking food alone. It is also a fine balance of a host of local herbs and ingredients that give it the delicate sweet and sour tones, so distinct from other East Asian cuisines. In this tropical land, the fresh flavor comes from the generous spices of the lemongrass, kaffir lime, galagal, and basil, which go hand in hand with the red and green chilies that add the shaded. Coconut milk lend the creaminess, tamarind paste a touch of sour, while plum sugar add the sweet tones.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Akila binti Zulkifli and my metric number is 277174. Just now, we already know about the prominent food ingredients and flavoring of Thai cuisine. Now, let's move on to the cooking method for this unique cuisine. Did you know Thai cuisine has 6 cooking methods which is commonly used in Thailand? The first one is stir frying, where the stir frying is a fast method to cook Thai food using high heat. This technique requires a wok or a big skillet paired with a spatula. To stir fried Thai dishes, we just need to add the cooking oil while heating up the skillet and add the prepared ingredients and stir quickly to cook through. And it is ready to serve immediately after the food cooks. Secondly, deep frying. Deep frying describes using a large amount of oil in a deep pan. Many Thai appetizers and Thai fish recipes are cooked by deep frying the food. The temperature is very important, usually involving very high heat and fast cooking. Thirdly, grilling. Grilling is a typically the choice for making marinated meats or vegetables on the grill. It will feature a smoky taste and smell. For example, chicken satay on skewers is a grilled Thai barbecue recipe served with peanut sauce and cucumber salad. The fourth one is boiling. Boiling is a universal method of cooking every type of food, none other than Thai cuisine. Many recipes require the quick boiling, slow cooking, simmering or stewing. Thai soup recipe typically first boil the water or stock and add the herbs and fresh ingredients into the soup as well as seafood or meat. For example, for Thai curry recipes and Thai sauces, they need to be boiled and then simmered to be thickened. Fifthly, steaming. Steaming is a uses a steamer to cook raw ingredients. Basically, a regular steamer contains 2 or 3 levels with a lid. The lowest level is for boiling water, and the separate levels on top provide small holes to transmit the steam to the food. This technique provides a moist and soft consistency for the food. It is also a healthy preparation option that no oil is utilized or being used. And lastly, tossing cooking method is commonly utilized for Thai salad recipes. Thai salad dressing is mixed with fresh ingredients and blended together. This preparation method combines the salad dressing with your vegetables, meat, and noodles. It is simple and delicious. Next, we move on to the different regions of the country. Thailand's four distinct regions each has its own delicious cuisine that is the hallmark of the country's tourism, gastronomy, and rich culinary history. The first one is Thailand's northeast region, or Isan. It is famous for its grilled meats, sticky rice, strong fermented salads, and heaped plates of fresh vegetables and herbs. It is also the centerpiece of the country's gastronomy tourism push and is particularly popular with first-time visitors. What is represented the Isan kitchen table? Spicy, sweet, sour, and salty will all be presented on the Isan kitchen table. The most famed and succulent dishes include kai yang, which is barbecue chicken, served with sweet sauce and sticky glutinous rice, or som tam, which is the green papaya salad, concocted with mortar and pestle poundings, augmented often with salted egg or small crabs. Other than that, tasty edible insects are another Isan staple that are a favorite snack for its rice farmers. The second one is the northern region, which is also known as Lanna cuisine. The visitors to Chiang Mai fall in love with their first bite of the delicious khao soi, which is the curried noodles. It is full of flavor and texture. Contrasts dominate a red and yellow coconut curry broth, and crunchy noodles are piled on top of the soft noodles with succulent chicken leg meat layered underneath it. There is more to northern Thai cuisine, however, than khao soi. It is also influenced by the countries that share a border with the north. Delicious foods such as keng hong le, spy curry, kanom chin nam ngao, spicy rice noodle, or keng kanun on, unripe jackfruit curry. Thirdly is the southern region, which is perhaps the least well-known and understood of Thailand's regional cuisine. This is because the southern Thai food is characterized by its spice and sharpness. Its curries and flavor profiles are the most powerful with the heat of the chili as well as sour tamarind. Southern Thai cuisine shares flavors from its neighbors, particularly Malaysia and Indonesia. This cuisine is based heavily around seafood and meats and uses lots of lemongrass and kaffir lime leaves for flavor. And lastly is the central region. Central region probably comes closest to what visitors view as Thai food, such as pad thai and curry paste involving the staple ingredients of chilies, garlic, galangal, lemongrass, and shrimp paste. For example is Bangkok. Bangkok is at the heart of the area with its paddy fields, plentiful river fish, and fertile soil for crops. Not only that, the central region is also home to jasmine rice, which is a top Thai export using for cooking around the globe. It is also the birthplace of Keng Kiao wine, which is the green curry. And the equally loved, the popular ones is the Tom Yam Kung, which is the hot and sour shrimp soup. Som Tam salad also has a central region variation using brine shrimp to enhance the flavor. So that is the 4 distinct regions of Thailand cuisine. Last but not least, we move on to the general characteristic of the cuisine. Thailand cuisine has several distinct tastes dominate the dishes, which is sour, sweet, bitter, salty, and spicy. This is the magic of a Thai dish, to be perfect and balanced in the combination of this taste. Other than that, the most commonly used ingredients in Thai cuisine are nam pla, which is an aromatic fish sauce, and also kapi, a natural pate made of shrimp. Not only that, rice also is a characteristic in Thai cuisine, which is like a bread and potatoes in European cuisines. This is because it will neutralize the flavors and softens the spiciness of the dishes. There are two common varieties that have been used, which is khao sui, which is a white non-sticky rice that is the favorite of the residents of the central and south regions of the country, and also khao niao, which is a yellow and sticky rice that is preferred by Thai residents in the north and also in the northeastern regions. As we know, Thai is very popular with its exotic cuisine. For example, is worms, beetles and grasshoppers, which the local eat as a light snack. Thai cuisine is especially rich in snacks, which is the small pieces of food, in this case whole insects, that are roasted on skewers on every street corner. In conclusion, to the untrained eye, much of Thailand's cuisine may be difficult to distinguish from each other. However, through this video, we hope we can get the most out of Thai cuisine and appreciate the rich diversity of Thailand's gastronomy and geography through its delicious food. That's all from us. Thank you very much.